Guys, it's Big Soprano. Today I'm going to be talking about the most fun I've ever had in a Mario game. So you want to know what game that is? Well, here's a hint. I'm playing it right now. That's right. Super Mario Sunshine is the most memorable Mario game and most fun Mario game I've ever played. Now, let me tell you about how I feel about it now. Because this is nostalgia that I'm talking about. But right now, I'm talking about it with no nostalgia. Okay? So, Super Mario Sunshine, it's very creative in its level creation, in its game design. It's a very creative game, but it's actually pretty difficult sometimes. Like, I have had issues multiple times throughout the series of playing Super Mario Sunshine, and it's just the secret levels. Like, the secret levels are incredibly hard sometimes, and I've only beat one secret level where I didn't do multiple tries. And the most tries that I've done on a secret level is probably like 5 or 6 times. And that was actually the most recent video, one of the most recent videos where I played the secret level. I think it's like episode like 5 or something of Serena Beach, and I just thought it was really hard because both of them so far in the Serena Beach world, I just think they're really hard, those specific levels. But I think, like, those specific levels that I brought up. But I think, all in all, the secret levels are very difficult for me. As someone who's not as used to Mario as I was in the past, it's honestly pretty difficult for me to get through these secret levels. And they're fun, don't get me wrong. They're honestly some of the best parts of the game, honestly. But they are pretty difficult sometimes, and sometimes it's for some stupid reasons. Now I'm going to be talking with nostalgia on. So, I first played Super Mario Sunshine when I was a little kid. But I never beat it until 2018. And that's where all this nostalgia comes from. That game was so much fucking fun when I played it on my GameCube on the little CRT TV in my room. I thought it was the best game I've ever played. Like, it was just so much fun. The secret levels were amazing. I felt like they were intense. They were so intense and just amazing. And I think my favorite part of the game, and it still is probably, it would be the secret levels. The secret levels are just they were so much fun, honestly. And I think my favorite world at the time was probably like Rico Harbor or something, just because the vibes are immaculate and I just love the music. Like, Rico Harbor, I said this before, and my friend he quoted me after I said it, and he just what I said was, Rico Harbor just brings me so much joy. And he's like, Rico Harbor just brings me so much joy. Like, bro, fuck you. I was being serious there for a second. But to this day, Rico Harbor's one of my favorites. Even though it has the Cage Shine Sprite level that really pissed me off earlier in the Let's Play, in the playthrough, I think it's one of the best there. But so far, I would think honestly, so far, Serena Beach is probably the best one I played so far. Honestly, like I said, the vibes are immaculate, and I love the music that plays. And it takes place at sunset, and it's just really beautiful. Like, Super Mario Sunshine, like, the aesthetic is just so cool. Like, Nintendo had to compromise. They couldn't have the most realistic water graphics ever. So instead they made it super artistic and that goes for the whole game. The game's just super artsy and just a joy to look at. And I like how shiny Mario is. It's honestly pretty cool. And I think Charles Martinet did a great job as Mario in this game. Like, whenever like Mario gets thrown and he hits something, like he hits the ground or whatever, he goes like, "Oh!" And it's really funny. I really like it. And it's one of my favorite voice clips from Mario. It's just really funny when I get thrown and Mario makes it "Oh!" sound, and I just like it a lot. I think that's pretty funny. But now, my lack of joy has heavily impacted the games I love, and new games for that. Games in general. I am not having as much fun as I used to, and after everything that happened at the third day of January in 2023, after everything that happened there, I just don't enjoy video games as much as I do. And even last year when I played Super Mario Sunshine, I didn't have as much fun as I once did. And now that I'm playing Mario Sunshine, I'm having more trouble than I normally would when I would play in like 2018 or 2020. And 2020 was one of the best times for me to play Super Mario Sunshine. It was as fun as playing it, beating it for the first time in 2018, honestly. I thought playing Super Mario Sunshine in 2020 was really, really fun. And so I was still happy, you could say, but all my happiness just left my body in 2023, and I haven't been the same person ever since. So, yeah, it's affected my games very brutally, and it's just, video games are just not as fun anymore. Anyways, today's comment of the day is from Kyler Shar. Out of the entire Mario series, which one of the games would you want a sequel from? And what I said was Super Mario Galaxy, because honestly, Super Mario Galaxy has done a lot for the channel. It performed very well, at least Super Mario Galaxy 2. And Super Mario Galaxy is probably my favorite game I played so far, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Out of every game I played so far this year, it's Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I've never beat Super Mario Galaxy 2, so it was a fresh experience for me. But other than that, no game really comes close. Even though I had like mild fun with Mario Galaxy 2, it's still not as fun as it was when I was a kid, sadly. Maybe that's just how growing up goes, but I have a significant lack of joy compared to other people in my life. So that has very much so affected Super Mario Galaxy 2, every Mario game, and every video game I will ever touch.